besties! Welcome back to the Ashley Diaries. If you're new here, I'm Ashley, a 2025 bride, sharing all the bridal tea, trends, and tips to help you plan your dream wedding without losing your mind in the process. So today we're going to be talking about something I wish I had more honest advice on before my big day, my wedding dress shopping mistakes. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved my dress. It was definitely the one. It truly felt like me, but looking back, there are a few things that I do differently. So here are 4 dress shopping mistakes that I made and how you can avoid them. Grab your coffee, take notes, and let's chat like bridal besties. Let's start with the biggest one here. I went dress shopping way too late. I didn't start looking until months into wedding planning because I was so focused on the venue, decor, and everything else that goes along with wedding planning. And by the time I booked my first appointment, my timeline was so tight. And that meant that I had fewer options for ordering and alterations, and I just had a really short timeline in that period. I had to make decisions fast. I was super lucky that I did find the one at my very first and only appointment.
What do you think?
I think this one is the one with the sleeves.
I like it with the sleeves, yeah.
But honestly, that could have gone either way. If I could go back, I definitely start shopping around 9 to 12 months out. Even if you're not ready to buy or you're not sure what type of dress you want, just try on styles early so you know what flatters you and fits your vision. Pro tip here is do not wait until your Pinterest board is perfect. Literally just start. You'll figure your style as you go. Please, please, please trust me on this one. Mistake number 2 was I literally only shopped at one store. I told myself that if I find something I love, then that's it. Because going into wedding dress shopping, I already knew that I wanted a ball gown. I've been knowing that since I was a child. I kind of already had that figured out in my mind. However, when you're in the actual process and you look at these other dresses, you're gonna be like, wait, I might want to try on other styles because, you know, like you end up changing your mind. You just never know unless you're in the actual experience. It's that type of things. And honestly, I did find the dress there, but it could have been pure luck, honestly, because the place that I went to, I had previously looked at their website online. So I was like, oh, when I go in stores, I'm gonna try this on. But you never really know what it looked. It might look different online versus in person. Definitely, it could have been pure luck. I know every store carries different designers, sample sizes, and vibes. So some are just more romantic and some are more minimal, and others I know are super duper glam. I did miss out on seeing what else was out there, even just for comparison. I told myself during wedding dress shopping that I thought I was gonna go to like New York and go to those like Kleinfield, like big name stores, because I've seen gorgeous dresses there like these ones. However, I just didn't have the time to. If I could redo it, I'd visit at least 2 to 3 boutiques. That's a good number for every bride going dress shopping, and not because you need to overcomplicate things, but just because trying dresses in different settings definitely gives you that clarity on what you actually love versus what looks good online or what looks good on someone else. Mistake number 3, I didn't try enough sleeve options. So I feel like a lot of dresses now, they come with like additional add-ons like detachable sleeves, bows, or even off the shoulder pieces, and I wish I'd play around with those more. At the time that I was shopping, I thought that the sleeves would make everything look too covered up, but honestly, they completely changed the look and vibe of a gown. Even if you're not sure your sleeves are your thing, please try them, because sometimes the add-ons give you that this is it moment. I'll show you the dress that I tried on that was my wedding dress, and you guys can see that it didn't have the sleeves. It was just a regular strapless ball gown, which absolutely looked gorgeous. But for me, I just needed something more flattering to my body, because yes, strapless looks nice on me, but it was my wedding, so I like to go all out on things. I asked if there were like some sleeves that they had available, and they did. They had the one that I ended up choosing for my wedding, and I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It literally changed the look of my dress. And if I'm being honest, if they didn't have the detachable sleeves on the dress, then I probably wouldn't have chosen that one. I probably would have gone with a different one. They completely changed the look of your wedding dress. So this is what it looked like on the actual wedding day. It was gorgeous. I loved that the sleeves were like clear and it matched like my veil. That was absolutely stunning. They did a great job with that. Even if you're not sure about the sleeves or if they're not your thing, please just try them. Sometimes the add-ons give you that this is it moment. So if you're torn between romantic and modern styles, sleeves are the easiest way to blend both. I definitely learned that too late, but now I'm gonna tell every bride that even if it feels extra, just try it. You might surprise yourself. Mistake number 4, I didn't try enough veil options. I was so fixated on finding the dress and I kept like going back and forth with it that I kind of treated the veil as an afterthought. But when I finally put one on on, I was like, oh wow, like that's when I actually felt like a bride. I know that's such a cliche statement, but it's true. If you're a bride, you can understand what I'm going through. There's so many options for veils. I've seen pearl veils, I've seen lace trim, I've seen cathedral length or minimalist tulle. Each one changes your entire silhouette. So for my wedding, as you can see, I went for a more classic veil, which honestly I loved because I thought it matched the sleeves. However, if I could go back again and choose more options, or if they had more veil options to choose from, then I probably would maybe go for like a lace one, because I think lace is absolutely stunning and super classy. If you are currently still dress shopping, definitely bring a few veil options into your try-ons. Like you can get some from online and definitely try it on. I personally did that, but I don't think that really helped me because the wedding dresses that you're gonna try on are like white and pure white. So when you get a veil from online or a different store, like if it's not from a wedding boutique, the color is literally gonna look purple compared to the color of your wedding dress. I didn't think that really helped me out. So I did bring my own pearl veil, but once you try it on with the dress that you pick, it like for me, it didn't match because my dress had sequins and flowers on it. I just went for a more simple veil. But I definitely think all these other style veils are absolutely stunning. I still would advise on bringing a few veil options into your try-ons just in case, because sometimes the right veil seals the deal even more than the dress itself. So those are the 4 wedding dress shopping mistakes that I made: going too late, shopping at just one store, and not trying enough sleeve options, and totally underestimating the veils. So if you're still searching for your dress, hopefully this gives you a few reminders before your appointment. I am thinking of doing a follow-up video on how to know when you found the dress, so comment below if you want that next. And as always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on TikTok for more From Ring to I Do inspo. Love you guys. Till next time.